Dear dystopian residents, you need less, not more. And you should be proud of every wrinkle, of every scar, and everything that you've been through up until this point. Because you've tried very hard to maintain your sanity for the sake of society. And this avatar role that you play, the mask that you put on to go to work every day, this circus show of a system that was designed for you to fail so you could work a job, a monotonous movement, repetitive insanity for the rest of your life. That's what they wanted and wished on you. But we're going to change the narrative. I saw 111 there. We're going to tap into a truth. It's a wisdom that's deep in your soul. And it wants to communicate to you that there is nothing out there that's trying to communicate to you. It's trying to communicate to you from in here. And the program, the system that would love to hold you back, okay? It wants you not to be great. And the crazy thing is the greatness already exists. There is nothing new under the sun. And we can sit here and externalize all your power, or we can claim it, reclaim it back to you. This is not a time to be distracted and to jump from left to right, this and that. We're gonna find a place of truth and clarity in this. It's a stillness and it's a calm that requires a really deep surrender on your part. So if you're ready to exhale, apparently I can't speak today. If you're ready to remove the distractions and really tap into a deep place, it does make you have to be still, you know? Everybody wants the exciting, fast, hormonal hijack, you know? Everybody wants to be hijacked by something. Everybody rather look at some booty pics or whatever's trending on the internet, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm gonna be Malcolm X in self-defense here to your, you know what I'm saying? If that didn't make sense to you, basically, you are in a position where your consciousness is being harvested and hijacked by many beings. And it requires you to stand up for yourself, your rights. And Malcolm X came out as a character just now to say, you cannot allow these outside forces to dictate how you are going to move forward and defend yourself. So we're going to find this clarity, this wisdom. It's not about more. You're looking around, you're in this place of, well, I need to change. Absolutely, yes. The change is the key answer here. You do need a change, but it's about less, not more. You're putting a lot of faith outside of yourself. So if you feel like you don't fit in this world, it's because you are here to create a new one. We're bringing in a new, beautiful reality, okay? And intergalactic, they're coming. We think it's religious, guys. It's not. Ooh, a lot of words. We're gonna, okay, break generational curses. Quit yelling at your kids before bed and expect them to sleep well. Quit yelling at your kids before school and expect them to have a good day. You set the tone for your children and you set the tone for your voice. They will always remember in their heads. No guilt, no shame. We're going to vanquish an energy here. We're going to eliminate something that's holding you back from this inner calm, this inner peace. Let's find out what you're going through. Atlantis. This is a deep one. We brought intergalactic and Atlantis with Erica Badu. Dear me, don't fall back into old patterns just because they're familiar. So you are breaking a curse over your life. You have found a very important key in the life labyrinth, dystopian nonsense of a world that we currently call normal. It's so not normal. It's very jacked up. But we have galactic assistance here, and we're remembering. It's all about your memory. Your Akashic records, everything that you need is inside of you. So what are we trying to unlock? There's a deep generational curse here. And you are being nudged and encouraged to look within. It's not always pretty. Sometimes ascension and expansion and tapping into your highest potential, it does seem a little bit boring. It's tedious, task-oriented, requires a lot of stillness, quiet, peace, surrender. So you can, I'm seeing Malcolm X. You know how he went to, when he became Muslim, and he went to, I guess, India, and he did the spiritual experience that got him to unlock a power for him. And in his time, that was the way to go about ascension. It was a very spiritual experience through religion for him. Now we're having a spiritual experience where there is no outside. We can't put the outside, we can't put our power outside of ourselves anymore. That's the way you're gonna get out of this situation, out of any sort of controller. You have externalized your power. Two of Fours, that is puppeting your life. And we're going to break this. We have another character here, Erica Badu. An absolute, independent, I want to say alien. She's so unique, so special to the planet. But it's easy to forget. It's easy to forget the great ones. You know what I'm saying? Because we're just bombarded with all this, what we don't need to be paying attention to, people that just crave their attention. They crave so much attention that they get the publicity because they are so superficial and they care about how they look more than they care about who they are, which is why their soul is going to continue to stay lost. A spiritual experience is happening for you right now that's asking you to take it off. Take off the makeup, take off the chemicals, take off the superficial. Cleanse your soul and spirit. I see alcohol. Oh, look at this judgment. Look at this judgment, okay? This is, can I show this? I don't know. You are burning away so many impurities in this energy. You see, it just feels so chill. I love how it feels in this energy, but you have, this is the divine. I remember hearing on the way to this reading, you are getting your prayers answered, but it's like you're praying as if something's gonna come from the clouds and give it to you. Like something out there is going to give you your prayers. But really it's this rebirth. And once you come out of this fire, taking the action on your ascension, that's the expression of God that you're being asked to express. This is the judgment on your life right now. It seems chaotic. There's so much to declutter and remove because You have filled yourself with a lot of burden that you don't need to carry. You don't need to carry this. And you're going to go deep. You're going to go back in time, back into the past here to remember something very ancient of yours. I see you very excited, you're ready to charge ahead at this. You're getting the knowledge, you're consuming a lot of information. You're very interested in yourself and the conspiracy behind it all, everything they've hidden from you. You're very intrigued at this time, which is beautiful. You're climbing a mountain right now. And to you, you think there's something at the top of the mountain for you, but really it's just once you get to the top, it's like, there's nothing there other than the view. You know, it's like just something to look at now. They want you to feel this, express, feel, and gather your emotional intelligence. That's what you're gaining. That's the wisdom. That's the key, is emotional intelligence. Because they hijacked your emotions so you couldn't feel and respond correctly. So your hormones would be all messed up. Look, as the dog comes, look at the dogs. This is a deeply spiritual moment. Them dogs are talking about your primal energy and versus what you've been domesticated to believe, 1144. This domesticated dog is this fake character you're playing. This wolf is your soul howling at the moon. Don't have me start howling with my dog, because we'll get it. But the moon is illuminating. It's a full moon to express like how powerful this moment is for you right now. We have Atlantis here with intergalactic. Two very strong archetypes, really deep souls. We're banishing something dark here. You're between two parts of yourself, two parts of a path. No, there's two paths. What are you trying to show me there? Right? You have to take a narrow path, because around you there's beings that want to take your gold, and your gold is it's your, okay, like I'm seeing your wisdom, right? Something you acquire through experience, the earned wrinkles, you hear me? You earned them. You earned every scar, everything you did, everything you endured. You earned all of that. And it's a lot more normal to look your age or to look like what you've been through than it is to cover it up and hide it and pretend it, you know? And that's what you're struggling with. There's a version of you that's like, loves the cosplay, the ego, pretending. Oh my gosh, it's fun. It's very fun to play pretend. And that is a gift, to be able to even express yourself in a way like that. But this primal energy, which we did tap into in the Slim Shady reading, okay? It was about your wolf realizing how really upset you are of the domestication of your soul. Why did you turn me into a dog? What in the world, why did you do that to me? I'm a wolf. I'm not meant to be trapped. It's an enslavement on my soul, and I don't appreciate it. And sometimes it's so hidden how much you've been indoctrinated into a way of being that you start inflicting pain, sometimes on yourself, sometimes on the ones you love. And this curse over your life needs to be broken. And it breaks when you remove the mental chains. I don't know why this song is coming through. I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted, dead or alive. I don't even know like the meaning behind that song, but it seems important. We might look that up. I'm gonna get one more. Cause you're a cowboy. Oh. Ooh, 5 of Cups. Yeah. You have been through something that has you deciding that I can no longer stay bound to this belief system, living in a dystopian world that I know is crumbling in front of my eyes. It's so clear and obvious that it's all going to be taken. We can wait. We can wait until they scurry off and disappear on us and we're left to fend for ourselves. Or we can decide to, like this gentleman, pour out the wine. The illusion, the oh my gosh, I domesticated myself. This is a pity party, unfortunately, on the ego. The ego plays a role, a victim, right? I'm a victim to my circumstances, absolutely. But how do you survive, victim? Like, we must get out of this situation because you're a cowboy. With a Queen of Swords at the bottom. You know, I'm a Aquarius, so the Queen of Swords is part of my archetype. She gets such a bad rap, being like the widow or the intelligent, cold-hearted, calculated, lack of emotion sometimes, right? It's like, but I feel this way. And she's like, it's not about how you feel. It's about what you know, what you need to do with your knowledge. You have this deep wisdom coming to you right now from Atlantis. Like, it's intergalactic. It's expansive. It's beyond the ego. It's beyond the limitation version of you that you've created. You need to defend yourself. Step up with this Malcolm X. Erykah Badu, tell me what you got, girl. What are you saying here? Erykah, dear me, don't fall back into old patterns just because they're familiar. So she's showing me how, like, she's looking back at the men. I don't know how this applies for you, but she's looking back at men that she gave a part of her sacral chakra to. And she's like, them motherfuckers. Like, she just kind of like, I loved them, but there was a spark in her eye that they stole from her that she could have kept. So it's almost like she feels she gave too much away and didn't keep enough for herself that she could have. And she sees the elevation of others. So this is you. You're seeing how you're feeding your soul to a situation, to multiple people, to a company. I'm not sure. You're feeding your soul out there, and it's not giving you the soul food you need within. You're being called home. This is intergalactic. This is huge. Queen of Swords is a powerful card right now. What else do we need to know? I kind of want to look at that song. It feels like I'm being called. I don't even know what it's called. Child nature. You're being called home to your childlike nature, this beautiful version of you, this soft and cuddly. I don't care how old you are. You could be 49, 89, 29, okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And it's funny, it's the rabbit, because we're hunting wabbits. before I sat down. We're hunting wabbits, but these wabbits are mean, demonic. They're mean wabbits we're hunting. Mean wabbits who have stolen your healing abilities to heal yourself. So you're struggling. I see somebody struggling with health conditions related to hormones and stress, environmental issues, dis-ease and disharmony that has disrupted your child nature, your pure energy, your pure light codes. Those that tap in this deeply receive the keys to the kingdom of heaven. You will have a seat at my table in this child energy. Call back your abilities, your healing abilities. You have healed someone or some people, and that is making you frustrated. That's the attack on that's the curse. This curse goes back, way back into time. I'm seeing how what did they take from you? They took away your ability to nurture yourself, which and then turns, control flew out. It's like, because you lost control of your reality and yourself, you then, and it, like, please don't feel guilty. Don't feel shame. We're Queen of Swords here. We're just speaking the truth. The truth is neutral. You can look at anything neutral with compassion. So no matter what you did, what you said, how it came off, who you hurt, that's what we're dealing with here. A generational curse. You could feel bad about how you handled the situation without putting love first. But the root of the issue is deeper than that. It's about when you lost love for yourself, self-love. 2-2-2-2. And I kind of saw like 4 relationship patterns there. So like it could be like a parent, a child, a partner, and a sibling. I don't know, a friend. There's so many different. What was that? I feel like I thought it doesn't matter. So what are we dealing with? Thoughts. Rumination. Are we ruminating on thoughts? Sovereignty. And the Matrix. The Matrix will pull you back, and that's what it's trying to do. It's trying to keep you from the magic and the adventure that we're supposed to be going on. We're supposed to be traveling to the inner earth. We're supposed to be traveling back in time. We are time travelers. Did you know that? We have the ability to do some crazy things. And I'm being shown how you have forgotten the magic behind you. You are the magic. And it's so beautiful. Like I could just watch this movie play and I would be speechless. You know what I mean? Like, it's so beautiful what we're doing. I know it's dystopian, but it's like, that's just because they want it to be that, you know, like, okay. On a steel horse I ride. See how that wanted to come out? 'Cause I'm wanted, dead or alive. Ah! Oh no, I dropped a seashell. Beautiful butterfly, transformation, of course. Metamorphosis, of course. I really don't like to hear that in tarot readings. It's like, obviously, right? It's what we're doing. We're shedding the old reality, the old version, the old ego, the old perception of everything. It's all been a lie. They lied. They're liars. But they did it so intelligently. They flipped, reversed, invert reality to the point where it's impossible for us to find the marvelous and the miraculous in our lives anymore, because they hijacked our inner child and harvested our energy in a way that, and they're doing something with the blood here. They're doing something with the blood. I'm getting bloodletting from this barber pole. Cleanse your blood. There's something about your blood being like your blood cells, circulation. It's curable. So there's some sort of disorder here, dis-ease. You're in dis-ease. I see sleep is important. Sleep, slumber, rest. You're charging towards this though. You're gathering the emotional intelligence to really hone in and harness this primal you. But it is requiring you to see, this is also this cult looking dude. It's funny, you're coming out of a cult. We all are. But you see this robe, this dark robe with the cult on the back. He's like, I'm done with y'all. I'm done with this ridiculous cult, this culture of like, let's paint on our face. Let's burn our hair. Let's cover up everything that would show who I truly am. Let's just completely cover it up. Let's not go in the sun. Let's put on chemicals, because obviously chemicals are clearly more intelligent than the sun. Let's manipulate the belief system so you don't believe you're powerful. So you continue to come to pharmaceutical, driving you insane, so you don't transform, you don't fully come out of the fire. Because if you do that, you become a warrior, not a victim. And the warrior in you is like, listen, I'm gonna defend myself against you crazy lunatics with so much wisdom and intelligence that you couldn't even come close to me spiritually. That's the kind of energy we're in right now. You are tapping into this beautiful, young, spirited you. Age is not a factor here, because it's more about the afterlife than it is the physical life. The physical life is something to live, not necessarily at risk. Like, we should live on the edge a little bit. That's how you break this curse. You have to push so your afterlife transcends your soul. And you can certainly experience heaven on earth. But I think a lot of people have heaven confused with some sort of material thing. Like, heaven is a feeling and an experience, right? It's a place, sure, but you go there through feeling, that's why you get glimpses of it through certain substances or things that release you from your ego. You got to be a cowboy. What does a cowboy entail? I don't really know. Like, there's something about a cowboy. I'm wanted, dead or alive. Oh, the mountains, look. You see the mountains? Was I talking about mountains? Okay, you see the mountains? I wish you could see how pretty they are. Look at the mountains. I actually think that's Mount Everest. That's critical to where we are in this energy. We're high up on a mountain right now. Where's that card? This is kind of where you are, because this is kind of like a progress of where you're going. But do you see the mountains? I just see you like you're going all the way up, okay? But I want to see, there's something in this song that I don't understand because I don't know really the song. But there's something for you about it that is coming to me. Wanted, dead or alive, 'cause I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. Oh, he's on a steel horse, something like that. Look. This is you. Bon Jovi, Wanted, Dead or Alive. This song, okay, I don't care about the number. It's all the same. Only the names will change. Every day it seems we're wasting away. Another place where the faces are so cold. I drive all night just to get back home. I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride, and I'm wanted, dead or alive. Sometimes I sleep. Sometimes it's not for days. The people I meet always go their separate ways. Sometimes you tell the day by the bottle that you drink. And times when you're alone, well, all you do is think. I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride. But I walk these streets, a loaded 6-string on my back. I play for keeps 'cause I might not make it back. I've been everywhere, still I'm standing tall. I've seen a million faces and I've rocked them all. Oof, 'cause I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. Okay, listen, I'm just so excited for you, okay? All right. That's what I have. Get the heck out of the matrix, and it's gonna happen within, I promise. It happens within first. And trust yourself that you're gonna be okay, that you are on the right direction, and it's gonna require a little bit of a risk on your part. It does seem cold and calculated. There's the mountains again. Man, look, I'm telling you, you are gonna be okay. Look at all this. Look at this big animal energy. I'm telling you, there's this giant animal going on in all these pictures. You're on a journey. This journey is going to deeply enlighten you, my friend, to some ancient, which we'll get into some more readings in the future. We're talking, listen, you see her, green? I'm talking like I saw Vikings, fairies. I see a lot of mythical creatures coming back online, dragons. And you're part of this family, you see? There's something going on where ancestors we're supposed to be able to do things way beyond this limited version we're in right now. And you are a part of that. You are waking up. We're gonna shed these guilt-tripping generational curses by remembering who we are, okay? You're remembering who you are and who you gave your power away to, and you are gonna succeed. So that's what I have. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Everything you need to know is down below. I'll see y'all next time.